Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, and I'm going to let you guys know right now that there's nothing I love better than debating and arguing. So you're not going to win or you're not going to wear me out. But guys, some of these arguments that you have about why Tony Romo, it's his job and he's a great quarterback and everything else. I didn't want to go here with this because I love Tony Romo and he's been great for the franchise. He's given everything. But sometimes you just don't have it, or for whatever reasons, things just don't work out right. So, first thing, people are saying Tony Romo never had the team around him. Wait a minute. 2007, we had 13 players that were Pro Bowl players. We were 13-3 with the best record, tied for best record in the NFL. We had 5 of those guys, because a lot of guys get to be Pro Bowlers because other guys don't show up. But 5 of them were all pro, including 3 of them offensive linemen. You had Terrell Owens, you had a young Jason Witten, you had Marion Barber, all Pro Bowlers around him. But we lost to the Giants 21-17. And in that game, he didn't do anything spectacular. His average per completion was 5.5 yards per pass. Okay, forget that one. How about some of the 8-8 games where basically that was a playoff game to get into the playoffs? Against the Redskins, we lost 28-18, I believe was final score. He threw 3 picks. Right? Okay. The year before that, we played the Giants. He had 2 touchdown passes and 1 interception, I think for 289 yards. Nothing spectacular, but we lost the game 31-14. And the whole argument that he hasn't had the team around him, come on. The other argument that Dak Prescott doesn't have any playoff experience, well, where does all this playoff experience come from for Tony Romo? Because when Tom Brady in 2003 took over for Drew Bledsoe, going to that season, the only person on that team that anybody thought was any good was Drew Bledsoe. And immediately when he went out, everybody said, the season's over for him. Yet he went to the Super Bowl, never having any playoff experience, mind you, and ended up winning the Super Bowl. You know how many Pro Bowlers were on that team total? 3. So it wasn't like he had a superstar team around him, but yet he seems to win. And it doesn't look like any year that Tom Brady has been, that they've gone to the Super Bowl, that they've had a boatload of Pro Bowlers on that team. Sorry, I'm just getting so upset about some of this crap that people are throwing back at me. So this whole thing that Dak Prescott has no experience, well, guess what? He didn't have any NFL experience when he showed up at training camp. He didn't have any NFL experience in his first game, second game, third game, and all that. So saying that because he doesn't have playoff experience, that he can't do it, that's a whole bunch of crap. Bottom line is, the kid is playing well. The team is playing well. You put Tony Romo back in there with all the injuries, with not playing, without being in shape, you're asking for a disaster. Sorry. Like I said, I did not want to go here with all this stuff, but I got all of you guys out there that basically are telling me I'm an idiot. Well, guess what? I was the one that told everybody before anybody else that Dak Prescott was going to be a good NFL quarterback. So, if you don't like what I say about Tony Romo, or if you don't like what I say, you don't have to watch. That's on you. There's millions of places that you can be. So, I'm done with this for now. We can discuss this after tomorrow. But right now, I'm going to focus in on the Philadelphia Eagles and having a good time watching that game. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo. Thanks for watching the Joe Boo Report.